Everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Welcome on this rainy-ish looking Sunday here in Connecticut on the Eastern Seaboard. Thank you guys for all your great comments on the last videos and your input and all your just awesome everything. So I'm really impressed, and all the private reads have been coming out so good, and I love the dialogue and the feedback from you guys because you're all realizing that it is crazy magic time in the air and people are manifesting the absolute shit out of everything. And they can't believe it, and they're shocked. And it's only a few steps and stuff. And I also want to thank the people that were taking my course on how to achieve what I'm achieving right now in tarot or other things on the internet or in business by just structuring your time correctly, keeping the right people around you, you're keeping your belief system and yourself up, and just chugging forward, you know what I mean? And again, there's no plan B, right? Only plan A. And today's read is going to be great. I'm so excited. I was just reading some funny things and I thought, oh my gosh, people really do think about this topic quite a bit. So what we're going to do is a pick a card spread, and I have the sexy red cards because this is the topic today. It is on a scale from 1 to 10, how hot do they find me? So that significant other, that crush, that person that has you in their mind, like how spicy and hot do they find you? Because sometimes people have no idea whatsoever what is going on in somebody else's head. You know, you always catch that coworker or somebody looking at you and you're like, is there pasta sauce on my face? Or do they think I am a spicy meatball? You know what I mean? Because some people, you've walked by and you know that look in their eye, like you are exactly the girl for me, for sure. You know what I mean? People have all different tastes and all different things. It's like just amazing what goes through their head. It's surprising. So we're going to go with, this is 1, we have adventuring. This is 2, abalone. And this 3, we have a kyanite wand. And again, the question is, how hot does my significant other or crush find me? So we're going to start with 1 over at the left. It's weird, we are using a different camera, and I really love the vibrancy of it. Oh my god, the devil! Remember that card before? I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, I hope that's a piece of fruit, because it's time to get your vitamins going again and get all your stuff. Well, guess what? You got the devil. When you have the devil and the king of wands, you have the horniest bastard in the history of the world. And 5 of pentacles. There's romance involved too, but this guy finds you, forget it, it's 10. But the problem when you have the devil come in, it's almost overload. It is actually pheromonal overload. It is everything. It's almost like they can't concentrate. And if they have pictures of you on their phone and they're somewhere, they can't help but bring them up. But it's like, be careful with somebody to this degree of passion, because I think they like it dirty, loud, messy, rough, and right now it's all about the craziest men in the world. Oh my god, like, yeah. And in this, because when it's in the romantic realm and passion and seduction realm like this, there are people that can get fixated, like they absolutely become like lust addicted. It's just a thing. I've seen it. I have participated in it at times. It depends those phases you go through life. I mean, let's be adults. If you're a little bit older and think back like in your 17, 20s, 30s, 40s, here comes Tarot Cat because she wants to know what that gigantic penis is. She's like, what is that penis all about? What is that guy? And it's funny, my selenite wand, it's like, it looks rather phallic too. But she loves crystals. She literally will start chewing on them. Hi, Tarot Cat. She's gonna want this. Come here, you can have it. There's something energy in my crystals that attract my animals like crazy. The rocks, they lick them, they move them around, they put them in their mouth, and they bury them. They go and hide them. Like, they will disappear. This thing disappeared for days and days and days. I think the cat just rolled it under the bed and like was sleeping on it. So anyway, super uber hot to trot for you. But here's one thing, if you feel like you need space and a rest every once in a while, just be like, passion, it sometimes can take a long time to burn out with people, you know what I mean? And they just get crazed AF, you know what I mean? And they just would lay in bed, eat, lay in bed, eat, lay in bed, eat, and it's like, you can't even... It's like that thing, I don't know if you ever saw Peaky Blinders, but the main character in it is, he's a very uber sexy Irish actor, and silly and he's crazy. And his quote to his wife after she said, well, nobody even knows us. Our neighbors don't even know us. He goes, well, let's go upstairs. You'll be screaming my name so hard, every neighbor will know my name. And I was like, oh my God, that's him. That's the guy you're with, or the guy that's coming, or the girl that's coming. So get ready. Start your engines. That's crazy. That's you. Dun, 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 off to the races. So yeah, if you guys are cutting out right now, just let me get this one ready. And to remind you, if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment, because I use your comments and your ideas to traverse what waters you guys want to swim in, you know what I mean? Because I know everybody has different tastes and likes. A lot of you love the romance and sexy stuff, and it is fun and it's lighthearted, but it's also a serious topic, because we are, you know, when we are satiated with food, with love, with affection, we become higher vibrating, happy beings. You know what I mean? When people find us attractive and they want to, and human touch, please. They've done studies since the beginning of time how people wither, become weak from neglect or non-human touch. So if you're constantly in a daily hug fest and people want to touch you and kiss you and stuff, you're warm, right? You're warm and melty and compassionate and loving and more giving to others, for sure. So again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like that. And if you need any personal reads or any of that thing, all my stuff is down below. Here comes Tara Cat again. And that is good for you, but you better get your bicycle crash helmet on. And some gallons of water near you and stuff. You all know that person that's like, oh, you want to go again? And you're like, oh my God, already. I'm going to Tarot Cat. Okay, Tarot Cat, go on, here. Come on, Tarot Cat. She's so silly. She just wants to be in the middle of everything. She wants to be where I am. So let me see. How hot does my lover think I am from 1 to 10? We've got the Knave of Swords, the Knave of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I think also that you're, are you in the sex trade for cash? Because it's all pentacles. Are you in fact a nude YouTuber? No, this is very funny that it's all pentacles and knave and knave. So knave, again, this is very high in the scale in the 9-10 factor of attraction, because, excuse me, the knave is a very sensual creature. I mean, look at him too. He loves the romance, but the passion, you know, almost like when you're punch drunk on passion and you just can't get enough. And in this fact, like, look at it. It's like they don't even know. I love that thing where people look like you don't even know where it's going next. I never saw any of the 50 Shades of Grays or any of those things, but I think one of the sexiest, most awesome films of all time was 9.5 Weeks, with the scene with Kim Basinger in the refrigerator, and she was eating like spicy peppers or something and drinking milk, and it was going all over. It was like so sensuous, just that mix. And also when she was dancing, like, I feel like he loves when you dance. So girl, if you can pop and lock and do a good twerk while you're drinking milk out of the refrigerator, game over. You bumped up for that 9 to a 10 for sure, because this guy is very visual. Whoever you're with, this lover is very visual. He loves the female form. He loves curves. He loves all of it. He likes sexy lingerie. He loves feet. He likes long hair. He likes everything. And I feel like he is super hot for the Latino women, because they have some killer bods. You know what I mean? It is looking pretty good. And the knave is almost like unstoppable. Like, he is almost, what is that word? I'm going to try to find it. It'll never come to me. But it's almost like something like lascivious. Almost lecherous, that's the word, yeah. Like, he can't even stop looking at it in that way that says, you ready? You ready? And you're like, oh my Lord in hell, somebody get me a doctor. It's one of those, you know what I mean? And that's kind of cute, and I feel like he's adventurous too, but he finds you so, like, just, he can't even get enough. He finds you so attractive. He just finds you so sensual, attracted to everything about you. And the thing is with that too, they love a response, just a smile, just like a dirty little quirky smile that says, I know you're there and I know you got it, you got the hots for me. You know, it's engaging and it's lovely and it's flirtatious and it's nice. Like, you ever just be out to eat and you just have a memory of something and you're with that special someone and you're like, and then you know that look on their face too, and you're like, oh shit, it's on like Donkey Kong. My cat's looking at me like, you dirty bird. What are you talking about with those cards with those ladies? So if that's you, get ready, sister. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I get the best comments when I do these reads. That's one of the reasons I want to do this morning, because it was like I was reading some articles. And I really, really like to stay informed and do my research on things like this, because human nature can be like also so fickle, and each couple of years it changes radically, like what is sort of in the new, and like just everything, medical science and what they do and the breakthroughs and stuff and what can help people. Because you always see those old movies, people having a heart attack while they're in the middle of sex and stuff like that. I always thought that was so funny, and I swear I do think the percentage is pretty high, you know what I mean, and that would be a nice way to go. So that's pretty funny. You want your widow's dick? Okay, so that was you. Yeah, and if you need any further information, you can go to my links below. I have like Instantgo, one question. I have my entire read prices, all this stuff down below, and we're going to go on to number 3 with the kyanite. And here's an interesting fact. This selenite wand right here that looks like a wankin' peony, this recharges and clears other crystals. I love it. You'll see a lot of readers that have this. And kyanite, this stone right here, this is another stone besides citrine that carries no negative energy, and in fact clears all other stones of it. So I love having these in my arsenal because they're pretty cool. Let's see what's going on with these guys. It's nice to know. Oh, that's lovely. Look at all these pentacles. 2 of pentacles, 2s. Okay, this person's got 2, 2, 2, 2. Now what I read in this right away is he only sees the 2 of you together. She only sees the 2 of you together. There's nobody else in that cerebral cortex when they're with you, looking at you. You are the one. You are the ideal. That's all they're thinking. And it's like the 2 of swords, that's thinking. You're in his mind. 2 of pentacles, it's all about achieving for you and the balance of you guys and accomplishing for you and looking attractive for you. He's like, grab your booty, princess girl, let's get it. He wants to romance you. What he wants more than anything in this scenario, and he finds you sky high on the appeal sheet, is he wants to see that he is enticing you. You know what I mean? He's a very sensuous person, or she is also very sensuous. And it's so funny, the Ace of Swords is 1. It's a new beginning. So he wants to try new things, or she wants to try new things. Look what's happening there. I wonder if I can pull this up closer. Somebody was trying to show me. I just, yay! My team was like, you can do this, Melanie. I'm like, wow! Woo! Look at that. They're getting into it. They are 50 Shades of Grey. And I was saying to my earlier group, I think probably one of the sexiest scenes, not only from Game of Thrones when Ygritte is in the cave with Jon Snow, but second to that, love the hell out of 9.5 Weeks when she's eating all the spicy foods out of the refrigerator and the milk goes down and she's dancing. It's so about just the enticement and the rituals of it, and he loves that. But he or she also loves a little bit of kink and a little bit of, bondage and new things and just trying things. Because really, how weird would the world be if it was like, okay, Alice, lay down. Okay, Alice, do this. And it was like, 1, 2, 3, you're done. It would be really weird, right? It would for sure be like just eating apples every day and that's it. And people do like Swiss. They also like to be surprised. I feel like this partner likes to be surprised, and I feel like you do surprise him or her too. So yeah, the passion on this one is off the charts. And with the 2s, it's lovely because it's all about you. It's all about enticing you and having passion just for you. And you're the one he's thinking of while they're planning, plotting, and luring and getting ready for some good action. Oh, it's so sweet. Because they're like, do you want to come over and, have sex? You're like, no, I don't have dirty thoughts. I have unapologetically normal thoughts, which happen to be intensely erotic. And she's like, I'm game. It's so funny. Yeah, people are hilarious when I do like surveys and ask people stuff. You wouldn't believe how open and psyched they are to share their stuff with me, because there are funny stories. But sex is such a crazy thing because it's so physical. There can be crazy bloopers if you lose your balance, or people think it's going to be so great to do it in the sand and then they realize they're basically just a human piece of sandpaper. Doing edges of things that are too high and they flip over in hay. No way, because all kinds of weird shit could pop out and get you. Could you imagine like going to town and being in a barn and like some rat or some, I don't know what else would live in a barn. anything, right? A spider coming out, Jesus. So listen, share your stories and comment if anything out of the norm ever showed up while you were out in nature or doing something, just some critter, because that would scare the living F out of me. But yeah, the loveliness about this group, the loveliness about this is the fact that it's all about you. You know, you're their center, you're their focus. It's so cute. And he's like, oh, look at that. How nice is that? So if that's you guys, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, and you let them know you appreciate it, because they really feel that putting in a little effort and being romantic is received well, and they love that. So if you guys like that and that resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and all my links are below. And if you guys have any comments you want to leave, I would love it. It always opens this like hilarious dialogue, and I love it. So okay, you guys, peace out and happy trails.